Just a quick disclaimer before we begin. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Hey everybody, welcome back to Blind 1320 Reacts. It's Paranormal Monday, where we explore creepy videos, strange encounters, and unexplained moments from around the internet. As always, this is a blind reaction, so you're getting my first genuine reaction. Let's jump in. Alrighty folks, in this first clip, they say that something appeared in the Mexican metro. Let's check it out. Looks like a mouse. Or a rat. Okay. It looked like it turned into a child running. That's sketch. Yeah, it looks like a mouse, possum, maybe a rat. And then it looks to change into a humanoid figure. What's going on there? Not too sure what's going on in this one. Like, it's most likely AI, maybe a cryptid, maybe some sort of paranormal activity, but I'm not too sure. I'm leaning more towards AI, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, in this next clip, a man moves into a new house and captures something on camera. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's kind of eerie. Ugh. Ugh, everything seems to be moving around. Ugh. What the heck? Okay, yeah, this clip is definitely very strange. If I were them, I'd be moving right back out. I'd be moving out right away. Like, moving into a new house and all this stuff starts happening as soon as you walk right in the door. One thing I'm confused about, though, is like, if he's just going in for his first time, then is the place pre-furnished? And if it is pre-furnished, why does it seem very messy? Like, I feel like people that are wanting to rent out a house that's pre-furnished would have it set up like in a really nice, like, good feng shui, if you will, you know? But it seemed a little scattered and not necessarily like well set up. Like, yes, I get that they are moving in, so he's probably moving boxes in and stuff like that. But still, I don't know if that's the first time he walked in the door. I don't know. I'm confused around that part. Nonetheless, still creepy footage. What do you think's happening here? Do you think this is paranormal? Do you think this is a prank? Or do you think this is something completely different? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. All right, this next one's called Scariest Videos of Horror Talk. Let's check it out. Tough. Alrighty then. Ugh. Oh, and it just disappeared just like that. What the heck? Didn't hear any footsteps. Hmm. What was that? That's creepy. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely AI. Super creepy. Don't have dolls. Ugh. That's terrifying. It's like the Toy Story baby head with the like robotic legs. Heck? Yeah, there's quite a bit to unpack here. First thing that popped up, I don't know, doesn't seem really realistic to me. But the second one where he's starting to peek, the thing's starting to peek around the corner, that always freaks me out. Just gives me the creeps. There is one explanation though, is when he walks around the corner to investigate, there is a cat there. So he didn't really show like directly behind the wall, so the cat could have been peeking its head around and then got freaked out. But and then with the one with the lady and the stuff falling off the table, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not seeing her like actively hit anything, so I don't understand why it would fall off like that. Then the one with the Dende, that just seemed like AI to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that that's not a real creature, but that video specifically feels AI. Another thing, don't buy dolls. Dolls are just creepy, especially second-hand dolls. You never know what's attached to them. And then all the horrifying screaming and stuff coming from that warehouse district. Like, there's, I hope something's nefarious is not going on there. Like, ugh. Yeah. And then the very last one, like, anything that has to do with like peeking around a corner, I'm good. I'm good. But let me know your thoughts in the comments around these clips. In this next clip, this lady is talking about the 5 signs that your house is haunted. Let's check it out. Used to happen at my old house. Okay, yeah. So I do agree with her on a couple of these, but in regards to the first one, I think she was talking about with like determining house settling and not, it's like the tapping and creaking that can definitely be explained away by like that can be definitely explained by just the house settling. Like knocks periodically could also be the house settling, could be something bumping up against your house, could be a bunch of different things. But when there's consistency involved with it and it sounds like knock, 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 I think that would be more of a sign. Yeah, when it comes to the whispering, especially if you're living on your own or there's nobody home at the time, yeah, I could see that definitely being a sign of paranormal activity. My house that I used to live in as a kid, I'd constantly hear tapping, creaking, knocking. My mom would put something somewhere and then she'd lose it, like it would be lost, and then we'd have to end up finding it. But nonetheless, in regards to the pet aspect, yes, I do agree with this, especially if you have a solid baseline on the animal and you know that they are relatively calm or, you know, don't have those behaviors on a regular basis. But there is one part of it that I am going to go into the healthy skeptic point of view. I did see or I did hear about something a while back about a dog acting strange and staring at one spot and like barking at the spot. And it turns out there was actually some sort of animal. I can't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it was a cat, but don't quote me on that. And yeah, they broke the wall and they found the animal living in there. So, and then in regards to the last one, yeah, I've definitely had that situation before. One time when I was in elementary school, I got that exact sensation where the hair on the back of my neck was standing up. I felt like I was being watched. And then out of the corner of my eye, I saw somebody go down one of the hallways. And the hallway was a pretty long hallway. The only door that they could have gotten to by the time I ran over and checked what was going on would be the gymnasium, but the gymnasium was locked. I made sure to check it. So it was only 2 seconds for me to get over to where they walked by, and there was nobody in the hall. The library was still at least like 30 seconds down the hallway. So unless they were running, there was no chance that they could get there. So I'm not too sure, but I like this, but there are a couple things that I'd tweak around. Let me know your thoughts. Do you have any other ones to add to the list? Do you think any of them are pretty explainable? Let me know in the comments. Hey, everybody, I'm just jumping in here for a quick second. If you're liking this content, consider pressing that subscribe button, typing the video, dropping a like, and leaving a comment. These metrics help the video more than you might know. And if you want to support the channel a little bit more, consider becoming a member for some additional perks. Okay, back to the video. Okay, this next clip is by a paranormal investigation team of twins called TwinParanormal. I've seen quite a few of their videos in the past when I was really big into watching paranormal investigations. I still watch them, but nonetheless, yeah, they say ghost hunting is fun until ... Let's check it out. Yeah, with this clip, yeah, this channel seems about how I remember it. Some slightly dirtier jokes and lots of spirit box usage, but I don't know if that's the best way to interact with paranormal activity. Like, I feel like this might be instigating or angering the spirits. Like, I don't know. I feel like when dealing with spirits and stuff like that, you should be pretty respectful, but you never know. The spirit might have started it, right? So, and maybe that's how they wanted it to interact. So, nonetheless, do you think this is real? Do you think this is staged? Have you seen their channel before? If not, check them out. They're pretty funny. All right, let's move on. All right, this next clip, apparently they were woken up at 3 a.m. by some sort of paranormal activity. Let's check it out. Yeah, no. Of course, it's the basement or attic. I think it's the basement, though. Yep, it's a basement. Super creepy. Where the heck did they go? How do you explain that? Super creepy. That's really aggressive. Yeah, for this clip, super creepy. I'd be either burning the house down, drowning it in holy water, getting a priest in there, something, because I don't like that. But my initial inner skeptic wants to say that somebody could have easily been there. But as soon as they open the door, there's absolutely nothing there. Yes, there is a delay on the shaking starting again once the door has been closed. But I don't know. That doesn't rule everything out. Like, yes, I guess it could be like a string or something or some sort of mechanism, I suppose. But I don't know. I'm going to leave this up to you to decide. What do you think's going on here? Do you think this is paranormal activity? Do you think this is a hoax? Or do you think this is something completely different? Let me know in the comments. Okay, this next clip is by Andrew Smith, and it's labeled Hunting for Cryptids and Paranormal is Fun Until ... Let's check it out. But what the heck? There was something in the window. I would not want to hear that while camping. Oh, what is that? There's some sort of like green light or eye reflections in the background. That's creepy. Oh, you can see more. Yeah. It looks like two eyes. Very nonchalant about that. Hi, Skinwalker. Uh, Yeah, I definitely saw something in the woods throughout this video, and all the weird sounds, screaming, etc. Like, super creepy. But one thing I do want to touch on is it doesn't seem like they've gone into the investigation with the most respectful attitude. Like I mentioned in an earlier clip, I feel like there should be a great deal of respect going into this, especially if it is a skinwalker or some sort of form of paranormal activity. Like, I don't think you should be going in joking around and being like almost sarcastic about it. I don't think that leads into good things, and that could lead into a negative attachment of some sort. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think's going on here? All right, we're going into the last clip for the day. Apparently, in this clip, there was some sort of paranormal activity during the play. Let's check it out. Okay, one sec. Yeah, I paused here because I feel like if there was some sort of paranormal activity visible within this clip, this seems like the place that it would be. But unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything. So, what's up with this clip? Did you notice something that I didn't notice? Like, I'm not too sure what's going on here, but let me know if you saw something, or I'm missing something, or is this video a complete dud? Let me know in the comments. Alrighty folks, that's another Paranormal Monday. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Yet again, a big shout out to everybody. Those numbers in the subscriber count have been going up very regularly, and I couldn't do any of this without you, and I really appreciate all the support that you've given. Also, if you're liking this content, consider pressing that subscribe button, the like button, and leaving a comment. These metrics help the video a lot more than you might know. Alrighty. Thanks again for everything, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.